I drink to escape reality. I can relate with that. Does taking the medication, meaning naltrexone, make you stressed because you can't zone out? So this is a really good question. I make videos on here about the medication naltrexone following the Sinclair Method, which is a treatment protocol for alcohol use disorder that really helps people over time regain control over their drinking, reduce how much they're drinking, over time eliminate alcohol cravings, and get to a place where they really feel complete control over their alcohol intake, whether that means they're drinking moderately or they give up drinking without having to white knuckle sobriety and kind of force themselves not to drink. While this medication works amazingly well on a neurological level to reverse alcohol use disorder, which is actually where the addiction resides, what it does not do is teach us new coping tools. What was true for me, and I've heard from many others as well, is that this medication gives people the space to develop new habits and develop new coping tools because they're not fighting cravings and battling the urge to drink all of the time. That's the number one cause of relapse for people, is really the intense and overwhelming craving for a drink. So this medication works to, over time, quiet and ultimately eliminate the craving for alcohol. But like I said, it's not going to work to help you develop new coping tools. So if someone starts this treatment and they still want to use alcohol as a coping tool to completely numb out, the medication may work for them, but what's going to happen is they're going to hit a plateau and they're really going to be fighting what the medication does. And a common thing that happens for people who use this medication is they say that they drink through the medication. So the medication is working to give someone an off switch, meaning after a couple of drinks, maybe they don't feel like they want to have more, but they continue to drink anyway because they're really turning to alcohol to numb out and escape. It's kind of like how your stomach or your brain might signal that you're full, but you keep eating anyway because perhaps you're turning to food as an emotional coping tool. What's great about going on this medication treatment is that these things can be done gradually over time. It's not like on day one you have to have all of these new coping tools figured out. In fact, we often tell people to give this treatment a year and just to start the treatment by simply taking the medication. Don't do anything else in the beginning. Just get used to taking the medication. Then over time, as the medication is working in the background to help you regain control over alcohol, you can work alongside it to change habits and develop new coping tools. This helps. If you have more questions, our email is in our bio as well as our website link. Bye for now.